game of the playoffs. PLU threw a shutout on their way to the national championship game. So as Frosty said in the pregame show, this may not be the only meeting between these two teams this season. Central coming off a very big win last week against, at that time, number 2 ranked Linfield, handing them their first loss in quite some time in CFA play.
Oh, absolutely. Central Washington has to come in with a confidence boost, an emotional boost off the big one last week against Linfield, and certainly is looking to use that as a springboard against an equally tough opponent this afternoon in Pacific Lutheran. And like you said, PLU Central games are always exciting. They always bring a...
Cats in the crimson helmets, gray pants, and the white tops. PLU in their home white pants with the black top jerseys and the white numbers and the white helmets. And it's a short kick taken by an upback. DJ Seidel at the 16, breaks to the outside and gets up across the 20 to the 24-yard line and brought down there. PLU will take over. 1st and 10 at their Craig Bill and Derek Baker, and the nickelback is Jess Evans. 1st and 10 for PLU, just underway from Sparks Stadium, homecoming 1993. Man in motion out of the backfield to the near side is Aaron Tang. Weekly back to throw on 1st down. He hits Tang in the flat, near side, looking for a block. Gets up across the 25, out to the 29 for a gain of 5. Stopped by Shane Wurst this time. PLU undefeated, 3-0-1. Central 4-0. Weekly under center, 2-back split and offset to the left. He's got Aaron Tang and Tom Barber in the backfield with a man in motion from right to left now is Chad Barnett, with one receiver out wide left. Handoff to the fullback. Tom Barber plows into the line of scrimmage across the 30 up to the 32 and will be about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker. So 3rd down coming up for the Loop.
But certainly a very fast team defensively as well for PLU. Probably the quickest they've seen so far this year.
Weekly out of the shotgun on 3rd down and 3. Barnett is to the right. Now the tight end Gavin Stanley goes in motion right to left. Snap back to Weekly. Now he's going to take off and run with the football, looking for the 1st down marker, diving forward and may have it across the 25 up near judges Bob Holloway on 1st and 10 from their own 36. Moving left to right here in the 1st quarter. PLU with quarterback Mark Weekly under center, one receiver left. Hand off to the fullback. No, it's a fake. Option play left side. Weekly on the keeper, tosses back. He's got Chad Barber, his fullback, are wide open down the far sideline to the 10, 5, and down at the 1-yard line. 63-yard romp throw to Barnett. Touchdown, PLU. And now Jamie Thomas in for the extra point out of the hold of Carl Hoseth. The snap, the kick is on its way. It's up, and it is good. And you're listening to PLU.
Absolutely. Barber, a 63-yarder. The drive covered 74 yards in 5 plays. The big one, of course, down to the 1. And then Weekly found Barnett on the 1-yard pass play.
Here's the kick by Thomas, taken down at the 8-yard line. On the return across the 15, just shy of the 15-yard line. Charlie Hampton on the return in is Aaron Mackey. The flanker will be E.J. Henderson in place of the injured James Atterbury. And the split in is Larry Bellinger, also out of Lincoln by way of UPS. Here's the handoff to Jones under the line of scrimmage, and he is powered down by PLU. Jason Teal, the defensive side of the field. Jones, the lone setback. Quick throw. The catch is made up to the 20-yard line and then stopped. In the backfield, tight end is strong right. Back to pass Kittner, straight drop, getting some pressure, sets up the screen along the right side. They have the 1st down to the 30, to the 35, and out of bounds along the Central Washington bench. The game here this afternoon, at least not at this time. 3 receivers again come wide left. Kittner up from center, changing up at the line of scrimmage. Jones is the lone setback. PLU begins to crowd the line of scrimmage, and the handoff is to Jones, and he's hit at the line and stopped. PLU comes into this afternoon's game with a number 41, ball hash mark right side. Kittner from Lincoln High School under center with 2 receivers left and 1 right. He's back to pass, straight drop, looking over the middle, has time, throws, and it is caught up into PLU territory for a 1st down. Looks like the tight end takes it up near the 40-yard line. And Fawcett in place of Christensen at the free safety spot for the Lutes. On 1st and 10, Central trailing 7-0 early going 1st quarter. And moving along the right side of the offense, 2 receivers come left. Handoff to Jones, sprinting around the right side, heading upfield, gets back to the original line of scrimmage and +1, a gain of 6 on the grandstand across the way from us, from Central Washington. Here's a throw to the near side. It's caught by Atterbury. Atterbury to the 15, to the 10, and stopped at the 10-yard line by John Hamill, the corner. First down if they can get the ball inside the first down. From the hash mark left side, handoff Jones. Hit behind the line of scrimmage and dropped back at the 12-yard line. First quarter, it's second down and 12. Ball hash mark left side. Kitna back to throw. Throwing into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. And that's Larry Bellinger, the junior out of Lincoln, here in Tacoma by way of the University of Puget Sound. And so it's 7-6 at the 8:22 mark.
Points.
Fawcett playing in place of the injured Brad Christensen. Darrell Roust is in. The high snap is brought down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And we are 7. You're listening to, down to our right, Barnett and Corey Beret for PLU awaiting the kick inside the 10. It will be Corey Beret near the sideline at the 12-yard line. Thought about it reverse. Instead, he heads upfield across the 20 to the 25 and near the 30. Brought down at the 29-yard line.
12 yards.
And also a big 15-yard personal foul penalty against the Lutes as well. From the hash mark right side at their own 29. PLU with a tight power formation. Handoff. This is Aaron Tang, and he's popped in the backfield and dropped back at the 27. Pretty big game in Southern Oregon at Western Oregon. Second down and 10 for the Lutes. 2 receivers left. Shapiro comes wide right to the short side of the field. And the lone setback is Aaron Tang behind quarterback Mark Weekly under center. Toss sweep left side. This is to Tang. Gets the block around the corner left side. Has the 35. He's down the sideline. He's got the speed to the 40, to the 30, 20. He's not going to be caught at the 10, 5. Touchdown. P. Runs here in the first quarter have set up, in fact, scored one of the touchdowns. The extra point by Thomas is on the way. It is up at Central 7.
Already the Lutes with 141 yards rushing. Of course, when you have a 63-yarder by Barber and a 70-yarder, that adds up pretty quick.
Here's the kick by Thomas, taken at the 7-yard line, up the near sideline, across the 20, the 25, and then banged out of bounds. 2 flags fly. Ted Riddell up under center with Jones, the lone setback, 6 yards off the line of scrimmage, and trips to the wide side, the right side of the field. On first down, Ted Riddell showing blitz, backs off, fake the handoff to Jones, throw it over the middle. It's caught out at the 25 and hit immediately after the catch is Tyson Rayleigh. On the snap, I think it was recovered, though, by Kitna back at the 24-yard line, so they will lose. 2 receivers come wide left to the short side of the field. Jones the lone setback, and 1 receiver right on second down and 12. John Kitna controlling the high-powered Central offense. Throws it over the middle. It is caught. And Fawcett again on the stop for the Lutes, but that's enough for a first. Extra defensive back in, and the handoff goes to Jones trying to break to the outside. Hurdles away from one defender, but he's wrapped up as he gets around the end at the 40-yard line up to the 43. But PLU with a wide side handoff. Jones has a hole over the right side, has midfield into PLU territory down at the 49-yard line. The quarterback back to throw. Kitna, 3-step drop, getting some pressure, throws to the near sideline over the head of Bellinger. This ball game right now, both offenses have been able to move at will. On second down and 10. Back to throw. Kitna throws over the middle. It is off the fingertips, almost intercepted by Fawcett on the deflection, and he got hit. With 3 receivers wide left, Kitna on the draw to Jones. Jones upfield, has the hold of the 40, cuts back to the 45 and up to the 47-yard line. Pick up 12 on the play. Well short, of course. Looks like it's Kitna back to pass looking. And it is incomplete. Bobbled as is 15 down to our left, awaiting the kick. The snap is back, and the kick is off. It's a low line drive. Will be taken on a bounce at the 18 by Barnett. Jukes his way up to the 30-yard line and down right there. And so PLU will take over first. And the Lutes with 4 minutes left in the quarter take over. Hash mark right side at their own 30-yard line. Wakely under center with the back split and offset to the right. He has Chad Barnett wide left. The tight end Gavin Stanley is strong right on first down. Fake the handoff, throw into the flat to Tang. Tang looking for the corner, has the 30 and dives forward up to the 34 for a short gain on the play of about 3.5. Slot. Barber, the fullback, has a wing to the right side, and Aaron Tang is the lone setback behind the quarterback, Mark Weekly. Back to pass, fake the handoff, rolls to the near side, throwing on the run, has his receiver Chad Barnett up at midfield into Central territory, out of bounds at the Wildcat 48. Back split and offset behind quarterback Mark Weekly. The tight end Gavin Stanley is strong right here on first down. Movement by Stanley as there was some mark right side. Weekly out of the shotgun since trips wide left on first down with 1 setback, and Shapiro comes to the short side wide right. It's a quick pitch on the snap right up to Aaron Tang, and he heads straight upfield and gets the penalty back plus Highland and Chad Barnett. Barnett in the slot. 2 backs are split and offset behind the quarterback Weekly, and the tight end Gavin Stanley is strong right. Weekly on the option play near side, spins away from pressure, heads up field and gets one, and that's it before he is dropped as the Central defense wide left. Weekly will operate out of the shotgun with two backs in the backfield with him. Tight end Stanley strong right. Weekly to throw, has time, steps away from pressure to the near side, almost tripped up, keeps his balance, running down the sideline and then knocked out of bounds into the PLU bench back at the 47-yard line. Atterbury, as Weekly awaits the snap at his 39-yard line, punting away left to right. The snap is back. He's looking. Now he'll punt the football. Line drive over the head of Atterbury, heading out of bounds. Can they go out? Yes, inside the 10 at the 6-yard line. Left in the first quarter. Kittna straight back to drop, throws it over the middle. Hit his receiver, Tyson Rayleigh. 1180, KLAY, Lakewood, Tacoma. Second down, three receivers go wide right to the wide side of the field. Jones is the lone setback. Benedict was looking blitz. Now he drops out the line. Handoff Jones trying to get to the outside left side. Dragged down from behind across the 10 at the 11. He'll get 5, but he was a lone setback. Kittna under center. Straight drop back inside the 5. Pressure coming. Pass is completed to Jones out of the backfield. Has the 15 and dropped at the 20-yard line. That's enough for the first down. Fumble. Now they're going to rule that he was down, and it is not a fumble, even though PLU came up with the football. Now, so trips to the wide side, the right side, quick snap, back to throw into the flat ball, deflected but still caught by Bellinger up the far sideline, gets away from one defender. Got out last year, transferred to the ends of the field. Central now moving left to right at their own 34-yard line. They have it first and 10, hash mark right side. Again, Jones the lone setback and trips wide left on first down. John Kittna, the quarterback, hands off to Jones, breaking to the outside, looking for the corner, cuts back inside of a block at the 35 and down at the 36.
Impact right away here.
Second and 7, again, fake to Jones, throw down the far sideline, and it is caught on the run across the PLU 30 to the 25-yard line. James Atterbury makes the catch. Off, he seems to be favoring his left ankle. He won't be too unfamiliar with what he has to do out there. Fake the inside, handoff to Rayleigh, the man in motion across the 20 and spins away out of one tackle to the 10, 5, and touchdown. Central just got over. He spun out of the hold of one PLU defender at the 8-yard line and then raced to the end zone, got inside the pylon along the near side for the 6. Successful, that would tie it up at 14 apiece. Sun beginning to shine. Here it comes. Ted Riddell almost got a piece of it, but it's up and good. And so 80 KLAY.
36 through the air and 139 in the ground.
Rouse' kick is high and deep. Will be taken at the 5 by Chad Barnett. They fake the reverse. Barnett skitters away from one, but he's dropped back at the 8-yard line. Good pursuit and good coverage downfield once. Two receivers come left for the Lutes, and two backs are split and offset to the left side. Behind quarterback Mark Weekly under center. Tight end Stanley is strong right. Hand off to Tang. He's hit in the backfield, spins away, but can't get out of the hold of the defender back at the 6-yard line. And so PLU will lose two. Stanley goes right. A wing to the left side, and two backs are split. Hand off to Aaron Tang. Cuts his way upfield out to the 15-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard shy of the first down. And so shotgun. Stanley is tight end, is strong right. And the two backs are Barber and Barnett. They are split along with Weekly in the backfield. On 3rd and 13, Weekly going to keep it himself, and he's trying to stretch forward for the first down, but he's stopped. A loss on the play of about half a yard, so PLU will be punting away Weekly back at his own 1-yard line, awaiting the snap. Now we have for the timeout. Meanwhile, Cedric Sanders is back awaiting the kick. A high punt by Weekly, and Sanders will take it at his 38-yard line. Gets hemmed in, trying to break to the outside. And he is hit at the 40, gets away back to the 50. Now a flag comes in. We're going to have a clip coming. A late clip call, another PLU. Again, Jones, the lone setback under center. Kittna fakes the handoff, looking to throw to the near sideline, completes the pass. And a good job by Givens of fighting off the defender and slowing down the play that does get forward for 6 yards. Went out with an injury earlier. On 2nd and 4, back to throw. Kittna has some time throwing over the middle, completes the pass to his tight end Mackey into PLU territory up to the 42-yard line of the Lutes on a receivers left. Quick throw. Catch is made by Tyson Riley to the outside, up to the 30-yard line on a first down for the Wildcats. As he picks up 12.
183 yards.
Three receivers come wide right. Kittna changing up with the line of scrimmage. Has one setback behind him, 6 yards off the line of scrimmage in the backfield is Jones. He gets the handoff straight upfield, powers forward with Ted Riddell on his back across the 30 up to the 20. But Central Washington once again deep in Lute territory at the 30. Kittna, quick toss to Rayleigh on the near side, up to the 20, inside the 20, and pounds forward to the 15-yard line. And another wild back to throw. Kittna, straight drop, looking into the corner of the end zone, far side, up for Bellinger, touchdown! No, now we have no, yes, He got 1 foot in. The officials conferring on that one. College rules here, you only need 1 foot, not 2. And Bellinger with his second touchdown catch of the afternoon.
Pass play, so the Wildcats really going to the defenders that don't have the experience this afternoon.
Now the extra point by Darryl Roust to extend the lead to 7. The kick is up, the kick is long and high, and it is good. And with 9, you're listening to Loot Football on 11. Now Roust has it teed up at the 35, down to our left, keep kicking deep to Chad Barnett. But this will be taken by Barnett at the 20 as he comes under it at the 25, looking for a block along the sideline across the 30 up to the 33 before he is pushed out to the right side along with Cale Pyland. And Aaron Tang is the lone setback on first down. Now he shifts behind quarterback Mark Weekley under center. Weekley hands off. This is to Tang. Tang hit at the line of scrimmage, stretches forward for a yard, and that is it. It'll bring Tom Barber, the fullback, is in a slot to the right side. Now Tang in motion out of the backfield. Weekley pass to Tang. Tang looking for a block from Barber. Now he throws, and he's got a receiver open downfield, but the ball well overthrown. Chad Barnett down the shotgun. Sends Aaron Tang in motion left to right on third down. One receiver wide right, takes the snap, rolling to his right. Now looking back the other way, getting over pressure, breaks free some pressure, has some time now, backpedaling, throwing, and he looked for Aaron Tang, and it was incomplete up at the 50-yard line, and PLU will have to punt for Mark Weekley. Snap is back, and Weekley gets the kick off, a short end-over-end kick into the bench, and this will go out at about the 41-yard line. A lot of success through the air on the option play. This is Kitna. He faked out Albert Jackson, kept the football, running to the left side, and gets 8 on the play. Albert Jackson had a beat on him in the backfield, but he thought he had Jones, the lone setback. He gets the handoff, goes over the left side, bust away from one defender, but stopped just inches shy of the first down over the left side. Jason on 3rd and inches. Kitna will hand off to the deep back, going around the left side, has the first down the sideline, almost got free. Stopped at the PLU 41-yard line as he was tripped up in the backfield on 1st and 10 from the PLU 40. Kitna back to throw, 2-step drop, throwing behind his intended receiver at the PLU 20-yard line. Ankle earlier in the game. We may see him come back. Kitna under center with 2 receivers to the right. Check that, trips to the wide side, the right side of the field. Now Jones, the lone setback, shifts up forward, gets the handoff over the left side, gets up forward for 4. Again, Albert Jackson and Robertson on the left. On 3rd and 6, back to throw is Kitna, has some time. Now he's getting pressure, throwing, and it is cut off the fingertips of intended receiver. That was Bellinger.
Net punt.
It's 4th down and 6. And the snap back to Jason Carter. He will punt the football away. Gets a nice high kick. The Lutes are going to let this one go, and it's going to go. It's touched and dropped, and did they get in the end zone? I think, yes, it did. A great job by the first man on first down. Weekley maybe changing up at the line of scrimmage. Takes the snap, option play to the near sideline, pitch back to Barnett. Barnett trying to get free at the 20, but he's stopped. Ball pops loose, but it goes out of bounds. And good pursuit that time by the defense of Central Field, and trips right for PLU as Weekley will be from the shotgun. Takes the snap, back pedals, has some time, over the middle, he throws. It's in the air off the fingertips of Aaron Tang at the 21. And fortunate that that was not caught on the deflection.
It was 5 of 7 for 36 yards.
Back out of the shotgun to pass on 3rd and 9, has some time. Now he throws to the near sideline, and it's knocked out of bounds. The receiver on the play for PLU was yard line Sanders. Meanwhile, at his own 43, down to our left for Central. And the punt by Weekley is a line drive again, and this one's short and will be taken on a couple of outs. It gets behind Sanders and will roll downfield inside the 35, down near the 30-yard line, and so PLU gets a break as Sanders let that one get by him. And it comes hash mark right side, moving left to right. Kitna has 3 receivers, wide left, fakes the handoff, back to pass, looking over the middle, now looking deep downfield. He's got a receiver, and it's out of the hands of the intended receiver at the 30 with Fawcett covering. He too had a lone setback. Kitna under center on 2nd down. Long snap count for the Wildcat quarterback. Takes the snap, handoff on the draw play. This is Jones, straight upfield, cuts back to the outside. Ankle tackled up at the 39-yard line, and about a yard. Riddell and Benedict, the linebackers, crowding the line. Here's the power play over the left side for the first down, and then more. And Central will keep the drive moving as they get it out across the 45 up to the Rayleigh is the slot to the left side. Jones the lone setback behind the quarterback Kitna under center on first down from his own 46-yard line. Leading by 7, back to pass, straight drop, has some time, throwing deep downfield. He's looking for Bellinger, goes up high, incomplete. as it was Givens had the coverage for PLU.
Man.
Second down and 10 following the incompletion. Back to pass. Here comes the pressure. Screen play into the flat left side to Jones. Jones plenty of room down the sideline to the 40. Cuts back inside as the 35, and at the 30-yard line he is brought down by PLU. Receivers come right. Kitna back to pass. Two-step drop looking along the near side into the end zone for Bellinger. And Bellinger gets tied up with the defensive back Given. Right and one receiver. Bellinger will go wide left. Back to pass Kitna. Here comes the pressure. He throws on the run. It's caught inside the 5 by Bellinger. He's turned around and the pass was right there as he made his turn. PLU defense crowding the line of scrimmage on first down. Kitna, the quarterback, the sophomore out of Lincoln, takes the snap. Hand out to Jones. Jones hit in the backfield. Stretches forward for a yard gain on the play. Keith Wolf's in on the stop for one setback. Jones 6 yards off the line of scrimmage, directly behind his quarterback. Kitna back to throw, looking near side, looking for his receiver. Caught it! Touchdown Wildcats. Henderson on the reception for Central in the near front corner of the end zone in front of the defensive back. A perfect pass by the quarterback. Henderson went up and brought it down just 1 yard across the goal line. And it's now 27-14. Extend the lead to 14 if successful. The kick is on its way. It's up high and long enough, and the kick is good. And 268-14, and their offense fired up. Other than that, they've been very quiet. Here's the kick by Roust. It's high but short. This will be Barnett at the 6-yard line. Heading up the near sideline to the 20. Inside a block at the 25, the 30, and tripped up as he gets up to the 35-yard line.
Tell you what,
Ball. Weekly out of the shotgun. Aaron Tang out of the backfield in motion from left to right. Takes the snap, high snap over his head, has to chase it down. Back at the 20-yard line, back at the 25, and he's tripped up and dropped as the snap from center Brian Flatham sailed way over his head. Weekly will move up under center. Option play to the near sideline. Now he back to pass. Throwing down the middle of the field. He's got a receiver open. Aaron Tang makes the catch, has the first down, takes the pop, and holds on at the 46-yard line. And he is hurt as he is slow in getting up. He took a shot but held on for the first down. And quickly the Lute training staff is on the field.
I'm not sure who hit him, but he came in like a lightning bolt.
Might have been Derek Baker, the free safety, who came up and made the tackle as he was in the air, went up to make the catch, and he was just hit and just popped. And he is not moving right now as the official, the training staff, Gary Christensen and his staff, Nick yard line. Ball resting between the hashes. Now Weekly will operate out of the shotgun with trips wide left on first down. Tom Barber, the fullback, the lone setback in the backfield along with the quarterback. Long snap count. Weekly takes it and backpedals his way. Throwing over the middle, has his tight end Gavin Stanley, makes the catch upfield to the 30, inside the 30, down to the 27-yard line. Another first down for PLU. And quickly the no-huddle offense for the Lutes with 1:14 remaining. They quickly get up to the PLU. Double tight ends with receivers left and right. Weekly awaiting the snap from the shotgun. Takes the snap, backpedals. Has time, throwing, looking into the end zone, deep down the far side, overthrows the intended receiver about 6 yards deep. That's Chad Barnett. Following the penalty back at the 27, they refused the penalty, so it's 2nd and 10. Weekly screen the other way to Shapiro, picks it up at the 30, looking for some room, and whistles blow. I think they're going to say Pylan will come out and trips to the wide side, the left side of the field. And PLU is going to be hit with another penalty as Seidel was in motion at the snap of the football. The catch is made by Shapiro up at the right to the short side of the field. Two go right. Pylan comes wide left. Snap back to Weekly. Has some time getting pressure over the middle screen. Flag again. Probably holding coming up against PLU. Barnett has it down the near sideline at the 35 and down to the 25-yard line. Weekly takes the snap. Drops back and whistles blow again. We may have delay again. His offensive line as he comes off the field as he took his helmet off. And our score at intermission is Pacific Lutheran trailing Central Washington by a score of 28-14. You are listening to Lute Football on 1180 KLAY. This kick is high and will be taken at the 9-yard line. Cutting back to the outside, around the right end, up to the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30, out to the outside, the 40-yard line, and down at the 50-yard line. A return of 41 on the play for Central Washington's Gareel Hudson, the former PLU return specialist.
And Gareel played his high school games right here at Spark Stadium. Gareel who was a kickoff and return specialist before transferring to Central, showing his skills on that play as he returned that for about 35 yards.
And so Pacific Lutheran's defense once again on the field, and Central Washington offense under the direction of John Kitna in excellent field position at the Loop 49. Hash mark right side, moving right to left here in the quarter. And a little more cloudy during halftime, not as much sun. The pitch on the option play goes to the right side, and this is Jones, got around Albert Jackson and heads up field for a gain of 3. It'll bring up and Givens in the backfield defensively for PLU. 2nd down and 7 from the PLU 46. Ball resting between the hashes, trips wide right. Kitna back to pass, 2-step drop, has time over the middle. It's blocked and knocked down by Jason Teal. 260. 3rd and 7 for the Wildcats. Trips again wide right. One receiver comes left. That's Bellinger. Back to pass. Kitna, straight drop. Here comes the pressure. Throws it over the middle. It is caught by Jones out of the backfield for a 1st down as Jones was one-on-one with the linebacker for PLU. 13:45 to go, 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 from the PLU 33. Delay out of the backfield to Jones over the right side. Spun down as he gets across the 30 up to the 29-yard line. Left. Atterbury is in the ballgame. He's wide right. Jones alone setback, double tight end. Kitna back to pass. Has some time, looking near sideline. Almost intercepted, but he got it ahead to his receiver. Tyson Rayleigh at the 22. In the backfield, he's one of the 2, and it'll be Kitna on the keeper, and he just goes forward down near the 21. That should be enough for the Central 1st down, and they'll get 4 new downs here. It's Linfield. Last week, Central beat Linfield. Kitna back to pass, 2-step drop. Throwing down the far sideline. Rayleigh had it go in and out, and he was popped out on a nice defensive play by Peel. So 3 receivers go wide right. Jones is back in the game as the lone setback. And back to throw. Here's Kitna, and he's dropped by Kevin Winder back at the 36. The first sack of the ball game for PLU, and they PLU 35. Hash mark left side. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Kitna with a long snap count. He's changing up the line, drops back, and we have a whistle. Could be delay a game coming up
today.
Well, they'll need 28 to pick up another one here. They have 3 receivers wide right. Kitna back to throw, pressure coming from the backside. They pick it up. He's hit as he tried to throw the ball. It's loose. They say incomplete pass. The ball's still loose, but they've blown the whistle dead up at the 45-yard line. They said his arm was in motion. Very close to being from center. 11:10 to go here in the quarter, and PLU down by 2 scores. Will get the football for the first time in the 3rd quarter following the punt. The snap is back. Not much pressure coming, and Carter gets off a nice line drive heading toward the end zone. Will bounce at the 10 and then curl out of bounds at the 12-yard line. And so PLU will take. Jim Shapiro comes wide right. 2 receivers left. Corey Bray and Chad Barnett. Bray in the slot. 1 setback. Aaron Tang in the game. Gets the toss sweep left side. Gets a block. Heads up field across the 15 up near the 16-yard line. Maybe the 17 for a gain of 5. Tang is the lone setback. Weekly out of the shotgun, standing at his 10, awaiting the snap. Inside handoff to Tang. Tang bounces off a defender, being chased down in the backfield. He's going to be brought down inside the 10, back at the 6-yard line. Big loss on the play for PLU, as they will lose 8, and it will be 3rd down and 15. Now Weekly operates out of the shotgun, backpedals to his own end zone, rolls to the left. Now looking back the other way, looking for Stanley. Stanley coming back, makes the catch, has it up at the 31, 1st down PLU. Stanley was well covered. 2 receivers left, back to pass. Weekly fakes the draw to the fullback Barber. Now back to pass, rolling away from pressure to the near sideline. Has some room if he wants to run. Now he pulls it under, across the 35, up to the 36, maybe the 37 for a gain of about 6 off. So we are not going to see John Hamill for the rest of the day. Weekly out of the shotgun. Dropping straight back, but probably took too much time getting the snap off, and that'll cost Barber. Split in the backfield along with him. Takes the snap, rolls to the near sideline, looking to throw, still looking, has time. Now he throws down the sideline, and incomplete. He had 2 receivers in the area. Coverage by Craig Bill, the safe on 3rd and long. Weekly with a quick snap, fakes to the fullback, back to throw over the middle, has his receiver tight end. Stanley up at the 40, it's off his fingertips, incomplete.
As I'm sure Frosty will come and address them pretty quick.
Sanders back at his 28, awaiting the kick by Weekly. It's a line drive affair. It's taken by Sanders as he goes around the official. Stutter steps across the 30 near the 34-yard line and stopped there. And the tackle by PLU was made by Brian. Receiver left and 1 right, a wing to the right side. And Jones at the lone setback behind the quarterback John Kitna, having a career day here this afternoon. Handoff to Jones, tries the right side, spins out of the hold of 1 player, but got ahead for maybe a yard, and that is 2 receivers left and 1 right. On 2nd down and 9, Jones 6 yards off the line of scrimmage, the lone setback behind the quarterback. Kitna takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Jones, back to pass, looking near sideline for Bellinger. Bellinger tied up with the defender. It's incomplete and loose as they battle for the ball down at the 32-yard line. Wildcats from their own 34, hash mark, right side, 3 receivers wide left, back to pass. Kitna looking down the far sideline as a receiver, turning toward the sideline of Carter. Drops back to his 22 to await the snap. Snap is back, the kick is off, and it will be Barnett at his own 26, looking for some running room. He's hemmed in back at the 26 and dropped. No return for Barnett and the Lutes, and they'll take over offensively. 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line. Hash over offensively, 1st and 10 from their own 35. Weekly fakes the throw one way, turns around, spins, has Tang out of the backfield at the 35, up to the 40 and the 41-yard line, and a 1st down for the Lutes. He picks up 13. 2 receivers go left with Bray inside the slot of Barnett. Tang, the lone setback, gets the handoff, has the hole up in the middle, but he's cut down in the backfield, dropped for a loss of 2 on the play. Tang is the lone setback, Weekly back to pass, straight back, looking down the far sideline. His pass blocked down at the line of scrimmage. Greg Sullivan holding his hands up high, but I don't believe he's the one who got to the football. I think he split out and go wide left as well. Tom Barber is a wing to the left side. And the inside fake to Barnett, rolling to the left is Weekly, looking to throw downfield. Now he's going to take off with it, and he's going to be stopped well short of the 1st down. He'll get 2, and that's it on 4th down and 12. And so snap is back to Weekly. Some pressure coming. He gets the kickoff, a line drive, and Sanders comes up, takes it at the 21. Breaks to the outside as the 25. The 30, spins across the 30 up near the 34-yard line and stopped there. So a nice return on the play of about 12 for the Wildcats. And Central Washington's offense comes back onto the field for the 3rd. 1 receiver right. And Rayleigh is in the slot to the left side. They fake the handoff to Jones. Back to throw. Jackson applying the pressure. Got faked by Kitna. Throws it to Rayleigh. Rayleigh makes the catch along the near sideline and out of bounds up near a 1st down. Up at the 46. Should be enough for the 1st down. On 1st down. Kitna, 3-step drop, looking. Throws the pass out on the flat right side. It has Atterbury. Atterbury upfield for another 11 on the play. And another 1st down for the Wildcats. Left. Jones the lone setback on 1st and 10 from the 43 of PLU, moving right to left. And the handoff to Jones over the left side, fights his way forward for about 7 on the play, brought down at the 35-yard line. 5, ball resting between the hashes. Again, 3 receivers will come wide left. Tyson Rayleigh now shifting out a yard more. As the play call being changed up at the line, the handoff is to Jones. Straight upfield, got wrapped around by John Ruby, who knocked him down. Then one of those lined up strong left, the other is a wing to the right side. Backs are split behind the quarterback Kitna on 3rd and short. Last time in this position, he took the quarterback keeper and said he hands off. This is to Henry, and Henry crashes over the right side across the 30 down to the 28-yard line on a central. Operating under center, quick snap, handoff to Jones. Jones breaks to the outside, chased from behind by Albert Jackson across the 25 to the 24-yard line as he picks up about flat man to the right side. Jones the lone setback, 2-step drop, throw intended for Rayleigh and going up to the lone setback. Back to throw Kitna. 2-step drop. Throwing over the middle. Intercepted by Ted Riddell at the 20. Up to the 25. Fighting his way forward to the 30 and out to the 34-yard line. Ted Riddell stepped in front. On 34. Tang is wide right. Fake to the fullback. Weekly on the keeper on the option to the near side. Drop back at the 33. He'll lose a yard on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down. Right side of the field. Shapiro comes to the short side. Backpedaling, Weekly looking to Tang, near sideline, out of the backfield of the 40, 45, fighting his way forward for the 1st down and then pushed out of bounds into the PLU. Successful pass play for PLU here this afternoon. With pressure coming, Weekly throws, comeback pattern, catch made by Shapiro, gets away from the defender down the near sideline to the 35, knocked out of bounds at the 34, another yard line, hash mark right side, moving left to right. Aaron Tang is wide right to the short side of the field. 1 receiver goes left. Weekly, wraparound draw to the fullback, Tom Barber across the 30 to the 25, powers his way forward, dragging defenders with him to the 20-yard line, and another PLU 1st down. Andrew Gray, wide left, Stanley the tight end is strong right. Backs are split, Barnett and Barber along with Weekly in the backfield. Toss sweep to Barnett to the near side, looking for the corner, has a block at the 15, at the 10, dives forward inside the 10 to the 9, and another PLU 1st down, 1st and goal coming up for the Lutes. Hero comes to the short side, back to pass, Weekly, pressure coming on the blitz, steps up, now rolling away, looking back of the end zone, over the head of the intended receiver, Aaron Tang along the back end line. Covered by the linebacker that time, Shane Worthing, the lone setback, offset to the left. Weekly backpedaling with the snap, looking into the end zone, throwing short. Shapiro, touchdown, PLU.
That pass, and somebody can get a hand on it, put it right there for the touchdown.
Here comes the extra point by Jamie Thomas. The kick is up, it's high enough, it's long enough, and it is good. And with Washington 28, PLU 21, 28-21 after trailing by 14 here in the second half to Central Washington. Jamie Thomas has it teed up at the 35, down to our left. He approaches the football. A high hanging kick will be taken by Guriel Hudson at the 8. His last return was up to midfield. He's to the 15, the 20. Tries to break to the outside. And DJ Seidel and Todd Green jump on him at the 20. Goes wide right along with Tyson Rayleigh. Jones alone setback. Kitten under center, dropping straight back. Inside his 5. Has some time. Looking over the middle. He throws. Almost intercepted and then incomplete. Out of the hands of the intended receiver with a quick snap. The inside handoff to Rayleigh. Rayleigh along the near sideline. Hit and undercut at the 9-yard line. Again, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Getting a back to pass inside his 5. Hit! And he's going to be able to throw the football short of the first down at the 15. He was wrapped up inside. Is at his 2, awaiting the snap. A big momentum shift here in the late going of the third quarter, and now the start of the fourth. Carter's punt is away. Nice high booming kick. And Barnett, fair catch called for, and he makes it at the PLU 44-yard line. Both tight ends with 2 receivers right and 1 setback. Shapiro man in motion coming through the formation. They fake the handoff to him. Weekly back to throw down the far sideline. He's got Chad Barnett wide open at the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown PLU. 4 remaining in regulation. The snap is back, the hold is down, the kick is on its way, it's up. You are listening.
In the second half, 6 of 10 for 110 yards. Check that, 135 yards and 2 scores.
Jamie Thomas's kick, high but short, and will be taken at the 12-yard line. And coming to the near side of the 15 to the 20, and tripped up at the 25-yard line. What a tackle. Trips wide left on the play with Jones alone setback. Hittner will drop back to pass. Back to his 20. Throws. Intercepted by Winder at the 20. Bounces off 1 defender. Laterals it back to Rydell at the 15 to the 10, the 5. Touchdown PL. Thomas. 14:26 to go in the ball game. The Lutes are back on top. 3 unanswered touchdowns, and the extra point is on its way. Plenty of leg. Central 28. You're listening to Luke. Foot pressure on John Kitna, and they have done it here in the third and fourth quarter. Thomas with the kick. High, and will be taken by Guriel Hudson at the 8. Down the far sideline to the 20, to the 25, and knocked out of bounds up across the 30 into the central bench. Across the way from a hallmark of the PLU offense. They can score quick. 3 receivers come wide right. Kitna will hand off to Jones. Jones hit at the line of scrimmage, tripped up, and down he goes. Judd Benedict reception and goes for the touchdown. 2nd down and 9. 3 receivers right. Kitna apparently changing up at the line of scrimmage. Long snap count. Jones the lone setback. Back to pass, looking at the near side. Throwing, and it's in and out of the hands of E.J. Henderson up at the 40. Setback. They need to get to the 44. Back to pass. Kitna hit by Albert Jackson and brought down back at the 27-yard line. Fourth quarter. The snap is back. Carter's kick is off. Line drive high. Booming kick. Barnett backpedaling. Takes it at his 22. Tries to juke away, turning around the other way, coming to the near sideline. Stutter steps across the 20 up to the 22 and hemmed in there. So 1 receiver right. 2 backs are split offset to the left behind Weekly under center. With a wing to the left side. Handoff, fake it, pitch back to his fullback. Barber heads upfield, has the 30-yard line, powers his way forward, and picks up their own 30. Mark Weekly takes the snap, backpedals, has plenty of time, throws near sideline over the head of the intent ridge. And Montreux Macon out of Decatur. Weekly running around in the backfield with a snap, heads upfield, looking for the first down, dives and has it up at the 40-yard line. Maintaining the lone setback in the backfield with him. Weekly takes the snap, back to pass, has time, screen coming the other way to Aaron Tang along the near sideline, trying to juke his way away from pressure, gets upfield across the 40 to the 41. A lot of numbers go wide right, and Weekly from the shotgun. Aaron Tang is the lone setback off to his right, about 3 yards off the line of scrimmage. The snap is back. Weekly getting pressure, rolls away from the pressure to the right side. Throwing on the run, has Stanley, tight end, first down, breaks away from the defender, and gets a couple of more yards up to the 47-yard line of the wall. Got plenty of room down the near sideline to the 40, and steps out away from 1 defender across the 35, down to the 32. Pitch to Weekly on the keeper. He'll take it straight upfield across the 25, down to the 23, and a first down, and a person in the offensive backfield. He's the quarterback under center on first down. Drop back, throws into Shapiro, touchdown PLU! And a flag on the receivers right, it's 3. And Tang is the lone setback. Weekly back to pass. Look right. Comes back left. Throws. Tang has it at the 4. Bouncing out the defender. Spins. Still fighting forward. And finally, his momentum is stopped at the 3-yard line. So he'll pick up swing to the right side. Double tight end. Strong left, I should say, is Andrew Gray, the only tight end. And Weekly takes the snap. Fakes the handoff, gets some pressure, steps up to the 5 on the run. He's going to go to the end zone. Touchdown, PLU. He comes to the sideline, giving everybody high fives. Out of the hold to Carl Hosett. The snap is back. The kick is on his way. The kick 8 with 9:48. Second rank coming into the game against number 7 Central. And another come from behind effort by the Lutes. Can they hold on? We'll find out. Here's the kick by Thomas inside the 5. Picked up by Gareel Hudson to the 10, to the 15. Spun around, gets loose, cuts back the other way. Chased down by DJ Seidel. Can't get him. Trips up to the 20 and down at the 25-yard line. Gareel Hudson with a little bit of wide right. Jones again the lone setback, and Bellinger goes wide left. Kitna under center on first down. Straight drop, has some time looking, throws into the flat near side. Tyson Reilly up at the 30 and then hog-tied and thrown out of bounds by Tedward side, wide right. 3 receivers left, and Jones again is the lone setback. PLU with 7 men crowding the line of scrimmage. Here's the snap. Hand off to Jones, upfield, has the first down out to the 40, cuts back to the outside, gets around Larson, tripped up and gets up to the 50-yard line. Larson almost leg whipped him to lone wide out to the left side, the short side of the field. Back to pass is Kitna, getting pressure, throwing, and he throws this one short of Bellinger. 3 receivers again will come wide right. Bellinger goes left. Back to pass is Kitna. Here comes the pressure. It's caught in the flat by Jones, but his knee hit the turf back at the 48. They're going to lose 3 on the... Murray is the widest, closest to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass Kitna, getting pressure, steps up away from the pressure, throwing deep downfield, looking for Murray, makes the catch at the 10-5, touchdown, Wildcats. John Kitna stepped up in the pocket away from the pressure and found Murray wide open down at the 10 and beaten the defensive back. And he went in, caught the football in stride as he got behind Larson. And Central Washington, just like that, back in the...
His first catch of the day, that one going, like you said, for 49 yards.
Snap, the kick is on its way. It's up and it is good. And with Washington 35, maybe we'll see that.
56 in the drive. The big one, of course, Derek Murray, the 49-yard touchdown reception.
Here's the kick, high but short, will be taken at the 12-yard line by Shapiro. Looking to the near sideline, has the 20, the 25, slips up forward across the 25. A flag comes in late as Shapiro goes. One of the worst field position the Lutes have had here in the second half. Weekly under center. Tang is the lone setback. Weekly back to pass. Has some time. Good blocking. Looking. Throwing. Caught. Receiver wide open. Stanley has the first down at the 30. Tripped up at the 32. Time to throw the football. Something he didn't have a luxury of in the first half. 3 receivers come wide left. 1 goes right. From the 33 hash mark right side. Weekly backpedals with a snap from center. Looking. Throws. Off the hands of Andrew Gray up at the 37. Good coverage by the linebacker. Andrew Gray come wide left. Weekly back to pass, look right, goes back left, throws back out of the backfield. Tang popped at the 38-yard line and takes another hard shot. Lone setback. Weekly is the quarterback under center with Shapiro wide right. 3rd down and 3 with 6:56 remaining. Weekly quarterback keeper fighting his behind his offensive center and gets up close to a first down. This may take a measurement for the Lutes. Weekly with the receivers left and right and 2 back split and offset to the right. Under center. The senior quarterback takes the snap, wraparound draw. This is to the fullback Barber. Hit initially, fighting his way forward, and maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 10. One of the few. Shapiro left. Weekly out of the shotgun. Takes the snap on 2nd and 10. Has time. Now the pressure comes. Eludes the pressure. Rolling to his right. Looking down the far sideline. Throwing on the run. And it is caught. And a first down in Central territory down at the 35-yard line. Aaron Tang. Left and Shapiro goes wide right. Weekly out of the shotgun, takes the snap. Looking over the middle of the field, wide open. Shapiro at the 10, the 5. He's down at the 1-yard line. Touchdown, saving tackle by Derek Baker, the free safety. And once again, Barnett and Barber, double tight ends. Weekly the quarterback under center. Let's see if they go with the 21 special as he sent Barber, the fullback, out of the backfield in motion from right to left. House backfield. Quarterback keeps slanting over the left side. Mark Weekly, no signal yet. Now we see it, touchdown, PLU. Again, Jamie Thomas in for the extra point. He's perfect so far this afternoon, 7 for 7. This one a little weak, but it gets up and it gets through. And Sun has made its reappearance here this afternoon. Thomas's kick, high but short. Coming up At the 14 is Gareel Hudson at the 20, trying to break to the near side of the 25, spun around, flags fly in, and he's hit down at the 27-yard line. Fumble, loose on the play. Is it a fumble? PLU says it is. They say they have the ball. We see no signal. Now we see indication PLU not good. Wouldn't be surprised to see him run with the football here. Takes the snap, dropping straight back. Pressure comes. He rolls right away from the pressure, gets caught, hog-collared, gets away, still on his feet, running forward. Then he gets popped. Then we're going to have a holding call coming up against the Lutz to boot. And back split along with him in the backfield. High snap over his head. He picks it up. No, he couldn't pick it up, and it's recovered by the Wildcats at the PLU 30-yard line. The second bad snap from center on the shotgun from center Brian Flatta, very uncharacteristic, and recovered by Central Washington. Pick up the number. It may have been their defense. Murray, who caught that last long bomb for Central, is wide right. Back to throw is Kitna, getting some pressure. They set up the screen to the left side to Jones down the far sideline. Steps out of bounds at the 20, and that should be a wide. Get some pressure on the quarterback. On 1st and 10, back to pass. Kitna has time, throwing into the back of the end zone, looking for Murray. Touchdown, Wildcats. Same play, same result. Post pattern for Murray, and he beats Larson, the corner, into the end zone for the touchdown. And just like that, they cut the gap to 8. The last second field goal by this guy, Roust, who kicks the extra point up. And the Lutz say it's no good. Pacific Lutheran 49. 4.5 remaining, and PLU has Ted Riddell back at the 15-yard line awaiting the kick from Daryl Roust. PLU with the hands team up front in case there's an onside kick, but Roust will kick away. And Riddell coming over to the near sideline at the 12. Makes the catch at the 15, the 20-yard line. He's hit and dropped at the 21. And a flag at the 35 back where the kickoff. Obviously offside. Good hands, people up front in case of an onside, but Roust will kick away. It's high, and this will be Ted Riddell coming up at the 12. Still a pretty good kick to the 20, the 25, and up at the 30, and dropped at the 31-yard line, and the clock stops with Forley operating under center on 1st down from the hash mark left side at their own 32. Weekly back to pass, straight drop, looking, has some time, looking, far sideline, comeback catch made by Gavin Stanley across the middle, breaks free, gets into the open up to the 40 for a gain of 8. And Chad Barnett comes wide left, double tight end formation on 2nd and short. Weekly on the quarterback keeper. Blitz was coming, and Weekly drives the pile forward for the 1st down up to the 45-yard line. Shane Wersch, the linebacker, Arbor and Tang, with 2 tight ends, Andrew Gray left and Gavin Stanley on the right. On 1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line with a 7-point lead. Weekly under center will hand off over the right side. The big fullback Barber straight upfield into Central territory. A 1st down to the Central. To the right behind the quarterback, Mark Weekly. Weekly in no hurry to get the snap off. Will take as much time as possible on 1st and 10. And he'll hand off. This is Barber, the fullback, over the right side to the 40. Back to action as Barnett comes wide left. 2 tight ends left and right. The back split offset to the left behind Weekly on 2nd down and 8. Weekly toss sweep to the left side to Aaron Tang. Looking for a block. Gets behind Mark Elliott and slides across the 40 up to the 39-yard line. We've been at halftime when Weekly has only attempted 10 passes. Was completing 60%, 6 of 10, but just didn't have the opportunity to throw that many. 3 receivers right, 1 left on 3rd down and 6. Weekly back to pass, looking near side, has Aaron Tang, spun around, had the ball taken right out of his hands by Wersch, the tight end, the linebacker for Central at the 38-yard line. A turnover in and out of the hands of Tang, and Wersch in the right spot had it come right into his hands, and Central with 1:30 to go, down by 7, 49-42 takes over at the Wildcat 39-yard line.
Tom, was that an interception or a fumble that he caught, or I'm not sure exactly how.
PLU crowding the line of scrimmage. Kitna under center, Jones the lone setback. Takes the snap, hand off to Jones over the left side, has a hole upfield across the 50, hit, still in bounds, and finally knocked down into PLU territory. Did he get out of bounds? Nonetheless, as he picks up 16 on the play. 1:21 left, they move the chains. Atterbury and Murray go wide left. Rayleigh is the wing to the left side. Bellinger comes wide right. Jones is the lone setback. Kitna, the quarterback. We haven't heard from him in quite some time. Under center, 2-step drop, looking, throw, near sideline, complete. Bellinger stays in bound, triple team, knocked down. Todd Green comes in to finish him on. 2nd down and 5 for the Wildcats. Kitna with 3 receivers left, 1 right. Back to pass, 2-step drop over the middle. He finds his receiver, Bellinger, hit immediately. Stretches forward for the 1st down across the 30 down to the 20. Running again with 47 seconds and counting. Kitna takes the pass, drops back, throws over the middle. Bellinger hit as he catches the ball by Givens across the 20 to the 19. His team has to get the ball in the end zone. 2nd down and 3 from the PLU 18. Hash mark right side, moving left to right. In the sunshine of Spark Stadium, down by 7. Kitna back to pass. Looking, getting pressure by Ted Riddell. Breaks away to the outside. Now being chased down. Gets the block, running to the outside, and gets to the first down stick and goes out of bounds with 25 seconds left. Got a nice block in the back. Murray and Rayleigh. Tyson. Throw over the middle. It is caught by Rayleigh. Reaching for the end zone. Touchdown Central with 19 seconds on the clock. And now the decision for head coach Zenisek. Do you play for the tie or the win? Rayleigh caught the ball over the middle and just outran the defense, just twisted and turned his way to the pylon along the far left end zone corner and made the touchdown for Central, 49-48. And so this is for the game. With 19 seconds left, they'll go the power formation. Double tight end, 2 backs. Jones is out of the ball game. Kitna fakes the handoff, running away from pressure, looking. He's going to be brought down outside the 20. Kevin Winder on the stop, and the Lutes are going to win the football game.
Believe it.
Roust has it teed up at the 35. He approaches the football. It's an onside kick. Has to go 10 yards before they touch it. Central touched it before it went 10 yards. Recovered by the Wildcats. No flag on the play. Now we see the flag. They touched it when it had gone only 8 yards, and you have to let it go 10. One of the players for Central, inadvertently, not realizing the ball had not gone 10 yards yet, put out a hand and touched the football. Had he let it go just a couple more yards, he could have. Weekly takes the snap, goes back down to a knee. The clock will run down to 13 seconds. Central 6-5.